Well, hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're okay. As I told you yesterday in our meeting, we're going to, I'm going to show you, I'm going to share this short video in which I will try to guide you through three main things, okay? The first one is that you're going to see the way in which you have to work with the handbook, okay, and with all the theoretical material that you have as regards our subject, okay. So this is going to be our first topic, working with theory, handbook, okay, and what you have to do with that material, okay. The second thing is that I'm going to show you this is one app for your phone, okay, that will help you with your activities as regards recording yourselves, okay. This year you will have to be more autonomous, okay, and we will have to produce more things rather than to just perceive, okay, or listen to things, but you have to speak, okay, and we want you to speak better, okay. That's the main idea of phonetics and phonology too. That is that you improve your skills as speakers, okay. You're going to be translators, you're going to be researchers, teachers, okay, and speaking is the let's say the key, okay, to your way, okay, of working, okay. And finally, I'm going to show you also another resource in which we will use that resource to have some dictation activities that cannot be done face to face, let's say, okay. So it will be a podcast. It will be a series of episodes in which you will have different dictations, okay, and with this app you can listen to these podcasts, okay, or dictation activities whenever you want, okay, and practice and not waiting for the teacher to read the dictations, okay. Autonomy is very important here, okay. Autonomy, self-regulation, okay, critical thinking are key factors in improving as a student in our subject, and of course in this path that you are walking, which is the university, okay. So we're going to the first, okay. We're going to see that I have already shared this file that contains the first unit of our handbook, in which you have different things, regards methodology, the tutoring sections, okay, the contents, and so on. But if you go to page, okay, 4 of this handbook, you will get to module 1, okay. There, the first thing that you see is the topic, okay, the topic list, or the topics, okay, which you will have here: language, communication, the production of speech, linguistic studies, phonetics and phonology, the generative enterprise, competence and performance, okay, analysis and titles transcriptions, okay. Then you will have the reading assignment. What does that mean? That before, okay, going into the review, this is just what you have in the handbook, is just the review. This is something to guide you in the process of researching in the books that you have in the folder that I have already shared, okay. So for example, you have in this unit, you have that read the chapters, okay. So you go to Roach 2009, so I think this is familiar, okay, to you. English Phonetics and Phonology, Practical Course, 4th edition by Peter Roach. So you go to Unit 1, okay, which is the introduction. You read carefully, in detail, okay, paying attention to how you pronounce the words, okay, and how you internalize the information, right? And then you go to what you have here, Roach and Crattenden, okay, which is from 2008, okay, but I have here another version which is newer. Well, you have both versions, 2008 and 2014, but in this case you have Crattenden's Gimson's Pronunciation of English, which is another book, okay, and this is a compulsory one that you have to read, okay, in obligatory way to pass the exam at the end of the year, or in the final exam, of course. So you go there and you go to, well, the list of contents, as okay, what you have here in all the books, okay, the list of contents, the pages, and so on. Of course, we're not going to see all the units here, but you have here some forwards, some figures, so on, tables, well, a lot of things, okay. But what I want you to do is to go to part 1, language and speech, and you have there chapter 1, the introduction, okay, in this book, and you have there the different topics, language and linguistics, you have phonetics as part of linguistics, okay, the different phonetics, phonology, phonemics, different things as regards this. So after you read the whole chapter, okay, you take notes, okay, which is not that long, okay, but okay, you have to do this. You are going to answer these questions, okay. These questions are supposed to be discussed, okay. I mean, the answers of the questions are going to be discussed in face-to-face meetings, or we can have a video conference to discuss the answers, okay. We are not going to classes to start answering the questions. We go to classes to check the answers of these questions, okay. So you have this, and this will be very useful for your final exams, okay, because these are key questions that can be asked in the final exam. So you have here the questions, and then you start answering, okay, and then you can see, okay, the review, okay, that will give you a clue, okay, to answer. Of course, this is a review. This is not a full, okay, description of the chapters. It is just this kind of summary, okay. So after you read, you answer the questions, you read the review, okay. In every unit, in every module, okay, you have at the end of the unit, at the end of the module, you have a task, okay. In this case, you have, well, task and some activities, but in this case, you have just one task, okay. Here, okay, for this module, you will have to draw a diagram, okay. A diagram is a kind of mind map, okay. You have here some examples, okay. These are examples of mind maps in which you have keywords and sometimes definitions, okay. So you will have to draw a diagram including all or most of the concepts analyzed in the module, okay. And you have to include there in that diagram the definitions and their interrelationship. This is to say how they are connected, okay. So that's why you can use this type of resources, okay, in which you make connections. You can draw lines, okay, to connect definitions or topics, okay. So this is about the first part that we're going to see, which is about how to use. So to review, you have the module, in this case module 1, the topics, the reading assignment, okay. You have some questions, so you have the topics, that the units of the chapters that you have to read, and then answer the questions. So you have from Roach, from Gimson, okay. Answer the questions, and then you have the review, and at the end you have the task, okay, in which you will have, in this case, to draw this is just one activity, okay, as regards the task. This is compulsory. This is the first test. Okay, this task can be done in pairs, so you can you can draw a diagram, you can create a diagram. It can be done handwritten, it doesn't have to be done using a kind of software or whatever. You can do it, of course, if you want. You can use PowerPoint, Prezi, whatever, but you can draw, okay, in the way that we are accustomed to do it, okay, and then you scan it, okay, or when we meet, we're going to get the reproductions. Okay, this can be done in pairs. Okay, then I'm going to assign this task, which will be considered as test number 1. I'm going to give the deadline and so on. Okay, of course it will be in 2 weeks perhaps, but of course I'm going to upload everything that you have to do to draw this diagram. Remember that this can be done in pairs, not 3s, not 4s, pairs, 2 people, 2, not 1, 2, not 3, 2. Okay, is that clear? The next the next thing about today's video is that you are going to well, I'm going to show you 2 useful apps. Well, in fact, it is the same app, but with well, I have already shared this in our group. Okay, this is an app. Well, most of the phones have already included recording apps, but just in case that you don't have them, of course you can do it with WhatsApp voice messages. You can send a voice message to your whoever you want, and then you can share that message in Google Classroom. Okay, you download it and then share it. But of course, if you want to make things easier, this is my suggestion: Voice Record Pro. Okay, it is free, even though it says Pro, but of course it's very nice because you can record. It's very simple to use. You can record, then you can trim, you can edit, you can, most of cases, rename it, whatever, and then you can save it wherever you want and then share it wherever you want in different formats: MP3, WAV, MP4, whatever. Okay, so this is free. Okay, you can use it. We're going to use well, you are going to record your productions. You're going to start recording a lot, so this is my suggestion. Okay, so everything is there. Of course, it is available for Android, and it's also available for those who have iOS, okay, operating systems. Okay, so this is the second thing that we are going to see, which is the useful app, okay, which is Voice Record Pro. Okay, finally, remember that well, yesterday after the meeting, okay, I shared in Google Classroom an assignment, an activity, a practical activity in which you had to listen, okay, and it was a dictation. It was an online dictation, okay. It was offline, let's say, because I had already recorded that text, and then I used iVox, okay, which is a website that allows me uploading recordings and then share them with the people that I want. Yes, what happens that I don't share them in WhatsApp? I don't like using it because it's too messy. Google Drive sometimes doesn't let you play more or a lot of times, okay, so you have a limit to play audio files in Google Drive. But with this app, okay, which is an app, but you can also listen to it straight from the web browser, okay, so you can if you go to the dictation activity that you have here in Google Classroom, okay, that some people have already done it, thank you. If you click there, that link will take you to the recording, which has the same structure as or face-to-face dictation. Okay, I can see that there were 13 plays, okay, 13 people that listen to this. So you have there, you can play it or you can download it if you want, okay, and then listen to it offline, or maybe you can download it and share it with someone else, okay, some of your classmates that don't have access to these web browsers, okay, that only have a WhatsApp connection, okay, or sent by mail or whatever. So it's very useful, and all the recordings, okay, the dictation recordings will be here in this show, let's say, which is podcast phonetics and phonology 2. Okay, you will have there a list of recordings. The first one is this about something connected with the Cameroon born, as you can say, and as you can listen to. Okay, as I note here, just listen and complete this activity. That is to say, listen and write the phonemic transcription. There is no need to upload the file, okay, no need, okay, just it is practice. I will share the key after half of the members of the group comment "done it" below. What happens? Why do I do this? Because if I start sending the file every time a person says that has already done it, I will spend a long sharing the same file to different people. So just say "done it" when I have 25 people that half the group has done the activity. I will share the key, and that's it. It's easier, okay? So the sooner you do it, the better for your classmates, okay? 25 people, okay? This is not a test, this is just practice, okay? But your production and your fulfillment of this activity depends, okay, and pays too much, okay, in helping your classmates checking the activity, okay? So if you want, you can download also. There is an app which you can download in App Store or Google Play, okay, just to be subscribed to that. Every time that I have an online dictation, it's going to appear there, okay? So to sum up, we have three things. The first, you saw how to work with theory and handbook. Then you saw how to deal with recording yourselves, okay, with that app that I suggest. Of course, you can use another app or another way of doing it, okay, but this is my suggestion. And the third one is how to work with online dictations, okay, and that's it, okay. Just one last thing. If you know some of the people that are mentioned, you can see here, okay, please tell them that they have to answer the questions to join the group, okay. This, I don't want to be like the evil person, the evil teacher, but why do I do this? Because if you want to join something, okay, you have to do something, okay. It's not that you're going to do it without a purpose, okay. So these are simple questions, okay. I'm not asking you things about or complex things about theory. 3 simple questions. This is just like a password, okay, to get into our Facebook group, okay. So thank you for watching this. I hope you are okay. Don't forget to take a look at Google Classroom. Okay, you have work to do there. Okay, Miss Valeria has already sent something. Okay, so if we have to do something here, if we have to share something here, we are going to do it in Google Classroom. Okay, so thank you for your attention. Okay, and see you around.